Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Thinkers Emporium Chess Studios. I'm Michelangelo. Today we're going to be talking about Chess.com's live chess beta that they currently have out. Some of you who've been following me on Facebook know I've been having this little bitty feud going on, including stating that Chess.com discriminates against the hearing impaired. Let me walk that back just a tad. I don't think they intentionally discriminate against the hearing impaired, but they certainly make it difficult for them to play on a level playing field. So I'm going to make some suggestions in their beta mode. Hopefully they're all listening, and if you know anybody at chess.com, you might want to suggest they watch my video. First things first, let's talk about the layout. At the very beginning of the game, the layout here is excellent up to a point. There's a couple features that I think really need to be addressed right now. Number one is the clocks. Nobody separates chess clocks. You don't buy chess clocks that are two clocks, one you give to your opponent and one you put by you. No, you put them right next to each other. Both clocks are right next to each other, so you can get the information you need on who's low on time and by looking at both clocks. This is important, and in chess.com they need to do that. My suggestion is put it right at the top above the black king and queen, in the middle, with my clock on the left, my opponent's clock on the right. My name on the left, my opponent's name on the right. No captured pieces during the game. That can be over by the notation. But the important thing of reason for having the clocks next to each other like that is, again, a single glance gives you all the information you need. No looking up to see what my opponent does and then what clock is and then have to look down to see mine. That's just wrong. Get those clocks together. That's a very important feature. It's a must feature that you need to change. Of course, the other thing is that you want the clocks to be able to tell information for low time. If you have a low time warning setting for audio low time, which we're going to talk about while the game is playing, we'll talk about that. But you also should have the option to have the clocks flash or change colors. My suggestion is have it change orange or yellow after 20 seconds left on the clock, to orange after 10 seconds left on the clock, and to red and flashing when you have 5 seconds or less on your clock, and keep flashing even when it's not your move, because that will alert you that you're under low time. So remember, have that option available. A few lines of code will allow you to change the colors and have it flash. You guys know that. It's not that many lines of code to do that. Throw that into the options. Those are important features that you need to do just on the interface itself. During gameplay itself, everything seems to be working fine. All of the sounds that I hear, like the pieces moving in and out, are fine. The only thing I want to change is the low time warning, and I'll talk to you about that as we play our demonstration game. So here we go. We're going to play a quick game. Who knows what my opponent's going to play? What is this? Oh, I'm going to play this very bad line. Here we go. Let's protect any sneakies. I don't care. You want to take that? Fine. Let's kick you now and develop. So I'm down a few pawns, but I'm here just to play quickly so I can show you the clocks. Okay, here we go. You going to trade me into this lost ending? There we go. What you going to do, mister? What you going to do? Let's get the bishops off the board. Thanks. Now, where are you going to put that knight? Wrong square. I'll back up. You take my knight. Okay, he saw it. There we go. What the hell is this? Okay. Uh-huh. Kicking the night away. Kicking the night away. Let's go here and offer queen trade. See if he wants to end the attack. I don't, but I do now. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. This American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee went dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I..." What? Okay, I'll go here. See if he takes the wrong rook. What am I doing? I'm hanging a rook. Oh, God, I hang the exchange and I get nothing for it. Yeah, I know, and I'm going to lose the pawn, too. I won't lose the pawn, though. Thank you. What? There's the low time warning. You heard it? Little shuffle. I heard it because I'm wearing headphones. You say, well, I thought you said you can't hear it. Well, I can hear it, but I'm wearing headphones. There we go. Is he going to be able to stop that pawn? Probably not. Okay, so he lost on time. That's the issue. That low time warning was too low. Guys, give me an option to change the sound files. Like put in a fight bell or any wave file that I want to drop it in there. Give me a couple of choices. Test them out against your users at chess.com, your beta testers, or give me some beta testing tools and I'll test it for you. But you really need to change that sound file. It's too soft. Okay, you need the option. I mean, some people want it soft, some people don't want it at all, but some people need it loud and need it to be a warning that's useful to them, and that's the hearing impaired. The whole point of that video. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is when the game is over, I like to go in and tell my student, I'll close this window and try to move a piece. Now, last time I tried this, it actually worked. This time it didn't. I'm not in check, so let's see. He's in check. I get him out of check. Yep, it works. So if I'm not in check and he's in, okay, whatever. He goes to stop it. I go to protect it. He comes up to stop it. He gets in front of it. No, I go to protect it. He attacks my bishop. I run away. He gets in front of the pawn, gets up to the pawn. I come up. He comes over. He wants to win the pawn. I'm going to go here. No, you're not going to win the pawn. He goes, yes, I am. And okay, well, we did that test now. Enough of that. That's basically it, guys. Let's just get down to the brass tacks. All right. Number one, put the clocks up in the middle and the top together. Have the clocks together with the names, all the information in one location. Don't make me going all over the board looking for it. Number two, change the screen or the color of the clocks as the low time warnings are hit, and allow us to have some settings to change those. Number three, change the sound or allow us to change the sound of the low time warning sound, including allowing us maybe even have a volume control, where we can have two settings, soft and very loud, because that's important. And that'll level the playing field. So for those of you who don't know what chess.com is, you can see it's a chess playing website, but it's also a great site for information and education, chess education. They have a lot of videos on live chess events and so forth, plus videos on learning chess. And I want to recommend their site, but I'm not going to do it if they're not going to let it be a level playing field for guys like me who have trouble hearing. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click a like down below or subscribe. Please tell your friends who if you guys know developers at chess.com or people who are in powers that be, like Danny Wrench and so forth, to watch this video and take note of the suggestions I've made. Have a good day, everyone.